is it showing me like this screen of kick? Did I not actually go live? Not even signed in. Why would it come here and then not sign me in? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, can you guys go check my socials and see if my other areas went live? Connecting streaming software. Oh, the display's not even showing up over there, so something's happening that's not working. This doesn't seem to be working at all. Let's check out multi-stream here. Twitch requires additional permissions to send messages. Click here to grant permissions. Okay. All right, there's that. View your channel. Oh, I am live. Okay, I'm live on YouTube. I don't know who's echoing the shit out of me right now, but I don't know who's echoing the shit out of me right now, but that's multi-flow. Multi-flow, you're echoing us. Turn your shit off. Multi-flow, you're echoing us. Turn your shit off. Alright, I'm just gonna mute him. View your channel. Am I live? Oh, there's definitely a nice stream delay.
Yeah, you're
pretty much everywhere now. What about Kick?
Let me go check.
Put the link tree in here. Yeah, just go to each one of them, and if you guys could just follow. Yeah, so I am live on Kick. Did you say I was live on Kick too?
YouTube, Twitch.
Nice. Okay, that should be all of them then.
TikTok now instead of Shogo Trades.
No, it's Shogo Trades. All of it's Shogo Trades. What the hell? Why did it swipe it twice? Oh, it typed it into both YouTube and Twitch.
Yeah, it says you're live on Kick as well.
Okay. Is there a way to like me pop this damn thing out? So, like, I can't see. I can't see this like my chat on all the other places if I have TikTok up over it. Okay, I can pop this live chat out. Oh my god, why is that moving so fast? Okay, that'll work. I'll just have this up. Oh, that was a very loud sound when someone just started following me. Lucifer, yep.
Yeah, it was me.
Okay, how the hell do I turn that shit off? Where the fuck is this custom sound coming from? Latest, is it the latest follower? Custom icon is use Google font. Oh my god, you guys are gonna start doing this shit on purpose now, aren't you? This shit is loud. Wait. Fucking, this is just a chat. Stream off. Alert box. Settings. Follow. Sound volume. There it is. Let's turn that down. Now where the remember? I said, look, it's kind of building up, like it's gonna fucking hold. This monthly is gonna be the fucking so the moment it did this and it just prints through push. Now if this does break and fall from here, then it's gonna 4-hour level. But as long as we hold it on the 618, and then we just now tap to break through, let's get a push up. If we break below to, this would be my A plus entry, it would be us like going down to here. What's going on? To turn the screen sideways. Now is the gold side here. We may very well put a gap, so we're bear side. So had you guys full ported when I told you while we were in Discord there, you guys would be printing absolute money other than taking the long if you missed it. Because 20 points up, couldn't do it. And then I don't even know how much points is this. I was just trying to get this stupid stream last word. That's fucking 37 points. Oh my god. Just missing out on the print-a-thon. But yeah. Anyways, just for some sauce for you guys, if you guys want to see some sauce. Go ahead, spam like whichever chat you're in right now. I know I just started streaming on a bunch of other platforms. So if you are new, please follow me. I just started streaming on a bunch of other places. So if you could, please go check those out if you prefer those streaming platforms. I'm on everywhere right now. So just for some sauce for you guys, what I was telling the Twitch, right? So if you do this, say I'm at the bottom of this leg to the top of this leg right here. So right where the break of structure happened at, you see how we had this down break of structure of the 4-hour level? So a good way to see whether or not we're overextending is to see if we've moved 2 times the break of structure. And to do that, you would just have to throw the 1 on there like this. Oh no, the other one. Sorry, wrong one. -1. Okay. So -1 is essentially double this area. So if I were to put this like that, boom, see this? From low to high, this is 100%. And where would double be? If you guys look ahead at trade range when you have no idea what to do to the upside. We literally would have got wicked in here at, we're at 50% within a couple points of the top right there. Get the hell out of my chat and get taxes before payout. You know? Let me turn my other tool off there so you can, is the legs right here. This is the break of structure little legs, right? So here's the market structure from, okay, it's pissing me off. I can't scroll up right now, but from here down, so we had this push up to here like this, okay? And then we pulled down again like this, and then we pushed up again like this. So these are very close to each other, so it gets a little shifty, right? So if you then fib it like you're gonna do a Fibonacci retracement of it, of wherever the last point was, for example, like this could be the pullback from there to there, like this. Oh, wait, that's the wrong way. Then you can get a rough idea, and as you can see there, where it might stop. And if you noticed, I just top ticked that one as well, my friends. See that shit? You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's to the tick, one times that. Manny, it doesn't matter what time frame, as long as you are consistent with how you're playing it out, but the higher the time frame, the better accuracy you're gonna find. I think it pulled back to. Hey, isn't that weird how it just pulled back to exactly the 50% point and then it proceeded to bounce up? So where do you think this has the potential to pull back to right now, guys? Which is why I kept telling you to short gold. Short gold could easily pull all the way back here for balance and come all the way back here, 90 points to the downside right now. There you go. You're welcome. I hope you guys embrace and remember that shit. What's up, Dad Jap? Then, beautiful. There's another beautiful one. It really depends how you play it out, right? Because like, if you're looking at your greater time frame, it's going to be more accurate, right? Yeah, definitely more accurate from the greater time frame. As you're pulling this kind of strategy out, like here, if you have no clue or no target or don't know where to go to, then you can start using these fib levels out as potential targets. Now, if you start seeing something go higher, like say you got the you use the same levels we talk about here, like 1.236, for example, for the next level. Oh, wrong way. -1. -1.236, and then -1.5 would be the next one. 1.5, for example. Okay, then you can play that out as zones. But then just knowing that we have gone this far without a pullback, where would I enter then now to go short? Wicked, my dude, I don't give you signals. I'm going to teach you how to trade. You can watch me how I trade, and you can watch me where I take my entries and stuff, but I'm not going to specifically tell anyone here where to enter. That's up to you, my friends. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you sit here and watch, you'll just see the print-a-thon. Anyways, so yeah, so that did that. Just pretty much how market structure flows, guys. So we rejected the 2 times the last leg. So where do you think our potential targets are to the downside right now? Down here like this, okay? Here or below. So we have this much of technical downward space to move and go from. Okay. Now, when you do the fib it out this way, this is not going to be accurate anymore right here. See this 50% to here? It's all in like a bad spot now. So don't play it out like that. So this is a different style of fib. I might even just rename this one. This is actually something that I've been working on myself, and I started noticing happening consistently. So you're welcome that I just gave up my sauce that I figured out. And here's mine. We're going to call it the sauce template, range template. And then we can turn off all this crap during this one, so it's not showing me that much. Don't need the 0.5 or the 1. Boom. So there's my range, the top side range. Now we save it as saucy range template. Beautiful. All right. And we go from there. Bada beam, bada boom. Okay. And if you guys are on Twitch, or if you're in, like you're watching the phone horizontally, if you guys want to see both NQ and MGC, you're going to have to turn your phone vertically. So right now, this is our current potential right now. And now we can go check. Let's turn my shit on here. And currently we sat below the 15-minute gap above, and if we do get a closure below here, we will then be disrespecting a very tiny 30 minutes. I don't know if I would count that or not, but if we do hold below here, we are now looking for an attempt to break through down to 4554 on gold, which seems very viable. If we break through VWAP right here, we're going straight down. Definitely going straight down, 100%. 100%. You're going to probably see a strong push straight through this pretty soon here. But yeah, if you're new here and you guys have not been a part of my stream before, I trade live and I explain everything as we do things. So I put out a lot of free training. We have a free Discord. Please join the Discord. Please like, please follow, please share. If you're sitting on the For You page right now, you're probably going to see me going live for virtually every session. And then the community Discord, which we just opened up about a week and some change ago, is already sitting out over 200 members deep into this now at this point within about 2.5 weeks. And then you guys will find out quickly that I literally have been giving out thousands and thousands of free sauce of dollars worth in full courses of how to trade professionally and do well. I don't even think I have my shit up that shows my information anymore. So let me get my trade rate up. Twitch. My Twitchy. Do you believe in backtesting? Quilly, I absolutely believe in backtesting. In short, would have been a good call, but entering right now is very silly. To be utterly honest with you there, my friend. That's right. And I want to say, okay, what's my potential range extension here? I can go from this high to here. Go, okay, well, we have this to go to. And as you guys do notice, you see that right there? Oh, it's so weird how that works out, huh? But anyways, you're welcome. Actually, you know, it's funny. This is like one of the first few times I tested that out there, and it seems to be working a lot more than I anticipated. And why don't you destroying this shit? High to low, but I gotta switch it. Problem is, I gotta keep jumping between this, and every time I do one, it's gonna piss me off because I gotta do bear swing fib. Boom. Like lattice. And you guys look at it from here, you can see obviously we retraced to the 50% before coming down. So the 50% obviously needs to align. Now there's gotta be a better way to do this. Top tick, bottom tick. Hell yeah. What time do I go live? Whenever I'm available. I'm a busy person. Whenever I'm, basically anytime I'm trading, I'm going live. And unfortunately, because I was still setting my stream, you know, I would like this short, and I think the short is gonna play right now, but entering closer to here when I saw a double rejection point right there. And then now we got a 15-minute gap below. Oh, actually, never mind. I take that back. That is the new 15-minute gap. So we got a new 15-minute gap to hold down price. So even better. So now we just, Ollie, oh my God, it's you again, Ollie. You made like $13,000 or $14K off my last stream. Oh my God. I just remembered my trading view to trade it real quick so I can get these accounts up. Because this is going to be irrelevant because it hasn't created the next leg down. So this was that first leg right there. And then you could say that the break structure point would be. So right now then you have this as a potential range extension that you can make it to. So really, like, from what I'm seeing right now, if this breaks through, guys, we got like 20 points to the downside from here. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. We got to watch this. It needs to break through 4,580. And then we got boom. NQ is rejecting the previous one's VWAP. So NQ is starting to start giving a little bit of bearish signs. But I'm looking for longs on NQ to wick me in. Honestly, it's showing me some nice bearish signs that NQ wants to start dumping. And it might just be sweeping liquidity, which could be a potential. So I might just slap it on entry in here soon. It's got 5, 10, with one mini. Let me change this on my my paper trading account for funsies. Alright, so these are my Tradeify daily funded accounts, or daily payout accounts that I'll be trading first. Copy trading 5 these accounts.
It's not.
On Kick. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can duel it. Like, I don't think I can have both at one time.
On TikTok, it's not.
I could turn it on. And have, I don't think.
I wonder if you can, like when, you know, like how you have the little capture.
Might as well just turn it off on OBS and then put it over there.
No, what I was saying for TikTok,
yeah.
for the time being, if you're not going to be moving the
I know, to capture,
of your camera,
to capture my camera,
and then and then just capture the camera and put it on TikTok as like a quote window capture.
Yeah, let me see if the virtual camera. Can I do that? How the fuck do I get that? Okay, that's not working. First camera. NQ's not moving.
VWAP for now.
That's not forceful enough, in my opinion.
No,
I'm looking at it
really
on the 5 right now. That's not forceful enough. It's not like, it's not giving me good signs that it's bouncing a good spot. However, if we do pull up right now and we start overextending beyond 2 times, then it's like good chance we're just gonna flop. It's just gonna dump bearish signs, and then we have not closed below the 15-minute imbalance yet. Yeah, so we got like 10 more minutes into that. But if we do hold there, 20 points to the downside easy, and if you wanted to then like try to get better how you could fib it out, if you will. We see that the 15 minutes holding right there, and it's just tapped into the 1 hour imbalance, which if this does hold higher is showing now we might be getting a higher level of support. See it start pushing up as it disrespects that 15 above. But let me figure out how to get my damn camera up, since I haven't been able to get into Twitch. I got all my viewers are on TikTok and my freaking camera's up on YouTube. All right. Right screen, this screen? Let's see. Yep, that's it. There you go. Got it. Oh, it's gonna be tiny too. Okay, crappie. And that. Beam. I should put this shit right over here and blow it up. Bada beam. Yeah, getting this shit on the frickin' the portrait one is so tiny. Like I gotta, it's so tiny. Pull. Alright, that should work. You guys can see me on Twitch. You guys can see me on here, so I can see the chat and then TikTok and then turn on Trade Evade, and then we should be solid now, right? They look good. Solid. Oh, looks like we're you up, honestly, because we're obviously bullish, and this is a fair retracement. I would say fair. Fair retracement back. if you're looking at it from like this, it's fair. If you look at it from an imbalance standpoint, it's right here. So we haven't even retraced 50% elk just because the retracement is just too shallow.
Yeah.
So like, I think this is going to be a fake out as you pop up. Oh shit, hold on, I gotta turn this off. I think that'd be shallow, but then you could technically, if you wanted to get into the short, jump in around here. Let's see. And then the next push down would be the attempted push to break VWAP.
Yeah, I wanna find that big
flush.
move, you know. Yeah.
What's your YouTube? We drop a sub. Hell yeah. By the way, guys, if you are new to here, if you look inside my TikTok, or if you're in the TikTok, I have my link tree listed in there. My YouTube is at Shogo Trades. So the same thing as like here. Inside of my YouTube, you're gonna find like I literally put a full training type-esque course. TikTok thought I was like, not TikTok, YouTube thought I was like putting too much shit in there, I guess. So then they said, oh, your daily limit is matched. So I didn't finish my one where I talked about Trade Evade and how to use it properly. But if you look at it and you go to my damn YouTube page channel, right here, in the content, you can find a playlist, and I already have, what is this? This is like, this is 6 videos right here on how to actually trade fib retracement, literally doing nothing but using market structure and the fib tool to become profitable, and doing it live as I'm doing it, showing everybody exactly how to play it. 70% win rate while I was fucking around and took a few losses for no reason with like 23,000 in profit or something. But you know, like that's what you can do, and it's very easy. And the stupid part is like, just by doing that, I just held it because I'm like, yeah, I can see this pulling up. I'm just gonna leave it. But I could have been scalping and scalping and scalping and scalping and scalping nonstop, making way more money with less risk. So if you guys want to go here, I would highly suggest you go here. I'm gonna finish the Trade Evade guide. This is the guide for the Fibonacci retracement. I'll probably throw something in here about psychology and risk management as well. But essentially, just between this alone, like that, I could have sold this for a freaking at least $2,000 to $3,000 course or more. Like that's literally going to show you how to become a profitable trader for free with barely anything. But then when you combine my tactics with what I'm showing you there, after you learn that, and then you start using my actual indicator to see key levels and all the shit that I have on my screen, then you're going to see why it is so deadly when you combine them together to literally bottom and top tick the fucking market over and over. When I think why I see that shirt now, hey bro, my laundry's getting done right now. That's all I had. Remember I showed you guys in my closet? So, my shit's in my laundry right now. A lot of that. Anyways, so slight pull-up looking-ish-esque strategy here, and a lot of people might actually get faked out by this, because you're probably going to see it like it hold and pop. The thing is, like, realistically, it is technically following trend. It is technically popping up, and we could easily see it hold this hourly level here. So that the hourly high is right here. Jesus, I got another following sound from my OBS again. I swear I just turned that off. Alert. What the hell? Is it different between different places? YouTube subscribers. It is different. But yeah, potential short soon on MGC. Yeah, I mean, it's right here. So if you don't know this, I will never enter anything unless I get a retracement of a minimum of 50%. So this, you see how I have this on my screen? 50% retracement is a little light, but what I'm telling you right now is we're bearish on the overall time frame. On the greater frame here, we got plenty of room to the downside right now, and right here soon. So we could, I think the only area I have where we're gonna hold to this weekly VWAP is the start of the daily VWAP, because it's just kind of chilled out. We are bouncing the weekly. We are bouncing the VWAP. It's not a bad call. But if you look at it from a greater time frame perspective like this, you'll quickly and very easily see that we are at the top of a previous leg, which is why I showed this, where I literally topped it at the top leg, topped it at the top leg. We're at the top, right? So do you think it's a good idea to long this shit right now? Anybody think this is a good idea to long? But just throwing that out there. Look at it, see it. We're at the higher high right now of a greater time frame structure. If we're at the higher high, the peak, where it puts itself in, market structure wise, then you should be thinking shorts all the way until we get a retracement down to either create a lower high or a change of character to this point. Especially once we have a 4-hour level right there holding price up. So think about that. What's the YouTube channel called? YouTube channel is at Shogo Trades. Same thing. It should be, it's linked in my socials and all of my platforms. So if you guys are looking for it, it should be linked in any of my platforms profiles. Now, with that being said, nothing shows. And by the way, guys, if you haven't known, my Discord's free. You can join the Discord if you're not in the Discord or if you're not following and you guys are, yeah, we got like 70 something people in here and only 10 new followers. Hopefully at least my Discord members are being the G's. We got like 15 people in there, and we're at 218 or something. So the majority of the people here might actually be, people who have already been a part of my channel and all that good stuff already. But if you're on the For You page and you don't know what you're missing out on, you're missing out on someone who's literally teaching you how to trade for absolutely free, and there's no charge on it. So if you guys want to join. If you don't want to join, don't care. I don't need your guys' money. I don't care about your money. I make money off trading. So that's how I feel about it. I would love it if you guys join, but if you're not going to put in your time and you're going to waste my time, I don't feel like dealing with it either. So it's up to you. Hell yeah. Thank you for following it. Yeah, I mean, I could definitely use some, assistance, if you will, building up my platforms on the other places, because I did just put those up. So it's kind of new. What's up, Nikochin? So you guys see that? I mean, pretty almost to the T here. If I was actually using the magnet tool and actually snapped it to the bottom of this like I should have, right there, the lowest point. And then the highest point, you're actually going to see another 50% rejection because it was technically right here. So almost flawlessly, this said 4581.8 was the potential short right there. And as you can see there, that would have been a literal infinity tick if this is where it goes down. And don't worry, guys, when you see me put a trade in, you'll know. It's going to pop up on my screen. I'm trying to turn off something real quick. Okay. Yeah, so right now we're just chilling in this 1 hour right now. I want to see, do we have 30 forming right now? Let's see. Shit, I think I just moved my face.
Hey, Shogo, you moved something in front of where your cam was now.
I did?
Yeah. It's not,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go. Do I live trade New York City? I actually prefer to live trade New York City. Unfortunately, I'm always exhausted, but it depends. If I get all my trades done during Asia, then I don't normally wake up for New York. But if I don't have my trades done or I didn't trade Asia, then I'll trade New York Open. And then you guys will see me rinse 150 point, 200 point trades every day. Generally, I normally catch the biggest moves of the day. Or I'll call out both sides, but normally I'll only take one.
Yeah, that NQ long on, what was it, Friday?
Yeah.
Friday morning? Insane.
Yeah, 300 plus points that one. But then also, like, we bounced it 140 points, then we bounced it again for another 100, and then the thing came back up, and then it just flew to the upside 300 points. So then technically, if I actually woke up for the Friday, I just literally set like limit orders and let it go just to have funsies with my little special Allfluence tool. And yeah, each of my bounces would have caught well over 100 points on each one, every single bounce. I'm just currently waiting for NQ. I want to see NQ come down, break through this view up, and actually, fuck, it could hold here. This is actually a good retracement spot for NQ, by the way, for it to make a leg up. So I do actually like this area. I would like to see it sweep below into this before pulling up, though. That would give me much higher confluence of an A++ entry here. So I probably will let this pull it back up 2, 5, 6, 7 now. So I'm looking for buys around this area. You have liquidity resting right here, a lot of liquidity. In fact, that 2, 5, 6, 7, 5 would probably be a good entry. 2, 5, 6, 7, 5. I literally just, the moment I slap the damn limit order, my shit starts making sounds like my internet's going out. The moment I put an order in, The moment I put a fucking order on the screen, it literally just started making sounds like my shit's going on. Oh shit! No wonder you guys get it. It's on. I'm on NQ and go to MGC. And there you go. Now you can actually see where I'm kind of. What strats you use, Nadia? Bigger moves. I trade my own style. It's called the all-fluence trader style. It's something that I invented. It's very unique, completely different, and I literally bottom and top tick the market like, I don't know, every day that I trade. And when I say every day, I'm talking like 15 plus times, not like your standard influencer who's chilling there with one top tick that's like, I top ticked it, guys. Look, I got the top of it. I'm right here, and I got it short to here. No, I don't do that shit. I'm talking about I literally will wick myself in at 0.2 or 0.1, where it actually rejects from, taking virtually no risk, and making lots of moonies. Yes, I need to learn. Do I just go on your YouTube and learn? You should join my Discord, and then you're going to see all the information. And I have a nice channel in there that actually says like how do you want to trade, like how to trade. And I give you guys specifically what you should look at, whose channel or which videos you should go through first, and then I'm now typing in my own stuff to add in the stuff that is key. And like again, all free. I'm going to help you remove your mind of all the bullshit things you've learned from different styles like ICT, for example. Now, we are pulling up on the VWAP here. So this is looking like it could potentially trace up here. But it could also be a mild fake out. So like I said, 45842. If in the next 8 minutes we get a closure bullish above this level, then we're probably going to pull up. To make a greater leg. And so different time frames, different legs, right? So from a higher time frame perspective, this is 1, 1, 1, 1, and it's a pullback. From a lower time frame perspective, you're looking at this, but realistically, from a greater time frame, we are still bearish as this goes down here. So this is going to be a better opportunity for us to then take the bigger bearish move to the downside. I'm trading on, not on XAU. So you can look at it and see how it compares. If it goes up here, it's going to go up there. But the retracement from the greater leg, which would be this high to this low. Like I said, we did get a pull up from the greater leg. So this is showing a higher time frame uptrending move. Yeah. So looking at that, we just got a nice rejection of the 786. Let me check out that 15. So we do have a 15-minute imbalance chilling right here. It's looking like we're going to get, we're starting to flip back to bullish at that point, and then it'll actually more than likely hold this level. So it might just actually clear this and then fall back down to VWAP again to then push and start making a leg to go back bullish. But we're going to play what it shows us. Don't fall.
That's the only reason I haven't really entered anything, except for once, and it was a bounce off VWAP, and it wicked me out, and I was like, well.
Yeah, let me check jail, to be honest, to enter there. These lines are off. And that's a liquidity sweep level. And we do have a lower high. Okay.
Flight, he's currently looking at the 1 hour.
Double test. Oh, right now? Obviously, like, you see this, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks right here. They built up a lot of liquidity right there. So it's going to be a very hard zone to pull, actually. And then this actually might be early because I'm like technically doing a long off of this leg in a key zone pullback. But we should be, let me check that is, okay. Yeah, we are currently bouncing the daily gap. If this daily gap gets dirtied and keeps this daily gap destroyed, we could potentially see a nice, I'll show you where my other shit's at. I need to turn off those freaking boxes.
I zoomed in there for a second. I thought we were playing Minecraft.
Oh. Yeah. Alright, so where's our next daily level at? Our weekly. Example, this daily gets dirty and it starts pushing to the downside and holds below there on the weekly. We could very well see this happen. Okay. So our last level of imbalance, so the last level of strong imbalance right here, we held above it. Twice this acted as a major support, but if this breaks here, we don't have anything with as much force to push price down. That if this does come up and break this red line here, we can easily see our next place to start breaking to the body. How's my day going? I just got my OBS set up, so now we're actually streaming it on multiple platforms. But of course, TikTok is the main main place. So 3 viewers, because you know, news streaming and such and shit like that, right? But yeah, so that might be a little early on NQ. Well, maybe not necessarily. We're literally in the daily. You see that right there? We're sitting in the daily, which makes sense that we are holding above this level. But normally what you're going to see is a flush through it to then sweep liquidity below the last level of dailiness, which is right here. And if this does give me a nice torta candle to the downside flush into this, it would give me like this much more like certainty of a move up. And this is the line right here I was talking about that this could easily just go back to and still maintain its bullish uptrend. So realistically, if this level does break, we don't have like up here. We actually have what seems to be like a 4-hour level above forming. Yeah. So we dirtied a 1 hour and then we dirtied a 4 hour. Fuck is that? Sorry, what these numbers are currently. 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, 1 hour. So we have a 1 hour above and a 15-minute here, and we last dirtied a quick. I didn't even see that. Oh shit. Okay. So we did sweep the 4 hour gap. You can see it hit this huge inversion that got put in here. So because we swept the 4 hour gap on NQ, this is not looking good for shorts or longs at all. But we're at the daily right now, so like it has to hold here. So yeah, I mean realistically, it's sweep up would be great. Sweep up would be great. Let me check out. So I'm gonna go back to my widescreen here. So back on gold. So let's see. As you guys see there, it did hold. It is at the 786 level, and we could very well see this start pulling up here. But overall, we're still not in a good zone. Like we have not pulled back at all from the greater time frame. So longs might play here for all the people who jumped in early, and to then get shorted as we then tapped into this 50-minute or 30-minute gap right here. So honestly, I might even just slap a fucking entry in here right here, because this is not bad. 4585.7 ish. Actually, no, I'd rather go above. I'd rather go above this liquidity. So that's the midline already. 4585.8. Oh shit! Why's my thing set to 50? Sorry, bad call. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to the party. Marty, I know you're a profitable trader already. Did you get a chance to see those videos that I put out for the fibbing? And then we're gonna create a fair value gap straight through this, guaranteed, as we go down here to slap this. But I can tell you guys, like even if this doesn't break the low, the fact that we're here below the VWAP, bounce, retest. When we do the retest, here's the retest as it breaks back up into it. If it continues to hold, then you'll see more continued pressure to the downside. Oh, you just got here. NQ's bullish. Yeah, I don't know about that, Sue. From what I just saw, I think NQ is not bullish. We'll probably see it pull up, but overall, we're not bullish. Overall, we just started showing signs of good weakening to the downside. So, yeah, we might see some pull up. Yeah, I know I have a camera overlay on my camera, goddammit. We might see some pull up. Like, you could easily see this, then retrace this leg. So, it wouldn't be bad to long this here up to 279 something. I can definitely see it pulling up right now. And we are holding over the one standard deviation and the previous month's VWAP. We are starting to form, and this is at the daily imbalance. So, it's not bad to try to take a long right here. It's just not now. So I'd be entering like 25 points above the low at this point. With all that juicy liquidity sitting below, I'd rather dump it. Or something like if I was going to short it, it's going to be based on the continuation of the bullish uptrend, but from a higher high going down perspective. So yeah, if this breaks above and holds above this, then you might see bullish, but you see how it didn't, and it's now continuing straight to the downside. It didn't even make it to there. So now it's going straight down. It's blow through this here shortly, and we're going to start making a push down to here. 4554. But it never retraced enough. So that would be why I used to stream on multiple platforms. You know, it is like that because I don't have approval on that was your entry to go short again if you missed it. But now it's showing the torque candle to the downside right now, where I'm sure we're gonna blow through this right now, and we'll more than likely go to 4, 5, 6, 8, and that's where we'll probably see our first bounce. Where's this thing at? How do I always forget where this freaking arrow's at? Alright, so you're getting a break and retest. This might be the time you might see it come up to here before then going to here next. And then so on and so forth. You'll probably see a bounce thing. This is going to pull up again, and you'll see it go down to here next. So it should look something like that as long as we continue this bearish movement as we get closer and closer to the downside, which our one standard movement down past this leg would then take us down to here, which technically is pretty in line. This is very in line to go all the way down to here on the next move. 10 o'clock opening price. But what's my... I'm not 10K. Oh. What's your analysis on ES and NQ come the morning session? If we... Okay, guys, listen. If we close below 25708, right here, this level. If we have a closure below this shit, NQ will die by the end of the day. Okay. If from this perspective, we've already closed below the 4-hour. So we've obviously created a very strong support or resistance to the upside here. Chances are, as you can see, see how I have that line right there? There's a reason it's showing a strong rejection from this point. Very strong reasoning. And now what I will tell you is, on the daily, if this works out the way that I believe there's a potential, I could easily see us coming, sweeping this juicy liquidity right here before the move to the upside. But I think anything before taking this is early. And if you enter in earlier, FOMOing into it, even if you see it slightly move up, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it won't move up or it can't move up. I'm just telling you that overall, if I was going to take an A++ move, I would want to see us come back to here before even attempting a move back up yet. To have a lot more confirmation that I could literally just hold this overnight. Like, see this, we're following a solid trend downward right now, if you look at it. If you can't see it, it's because you got to turn your screen sideways. Alright, watch this. So here we go. We're retesting the VWAP right now. So if this fails right here, then this is going to continue short. If it blows back through it, then it may very well just go bearish or bullish from this point. But something tells me I doubt it's going to blow through it. I don't know. I just don't feel like it has enough pressure right now to blow back through it. So realistically, 50% of the VWAP align. Like if you wanted to take a short right here, honestly, it's a solid potential. Just have your stop just slightly above it. Just have a small entry there. So you're not sitting there taking a large risk. Like you could take what? It's not even a 1-point risk. Yeah, you could risk $10 per micro right now to test this out. And I think it could potentially play. And then at least at that point, you at least got the retracement leg, so you're not just sitting there doing it. But if you really wanted this to play out based on market structure, technically you should have did this with your stop above here. At 4 points for this continued push downward. But the thing is about this continued push downward, you would have this potential right now. Like that. This potential or greater move downward. Which, why does that say? Oh, it's not showing me the actual number. Oh, it's 36 points. Yeah, so that's an 8R trade or more. But realistically, it'd be larger than that because we don't need a fucking stop that big. I put my stop like that and get a 50R trade potential. So you have that opportunity right there. if you were to take that with very minimal risk. So that's like one of the trading options here. But I'll tell you that if this does reject and you just see this come over here and clear this low, you're probably going to see a ferocious push to the downside, because this is a what we call a failed bullish attempt to maintain the uptrend. Let me check how volume is right now. I couldn't tell. Took that shit off. Yeah, we're starting to see some bearish volume pick up here. So let's see if it can actually pull up. Normally I wouldn't, but something like see this pull up into the 30. That would